Всем привет, меня зовут Дмитрий, я продолжаю прохождение игры The Elder Scrolls Online. В большей части я в основном занимался несюжетными заданиями, а сейчас я хочу вот посмотреть, что же происходит здесь, вот в этой деревушке.
This bird'll do nicely.
Во.
No end to those winged rats. Not that I'm complaining. Every feather's worth a fortune in gold to us now. You one of the magistrate's charges? I'm only shooting the ones in town, don't worry.
Ты платишь за убийство гарпий?
Don't think about trying to cut in. Danim's got an exclusive relationship with the magistrate. She gets wind of any shenanigans.
Ладно, почему за гарпий назначена награда?
Not my concern. I get paid for feathers regardless. Go talk to some of the townsfolk if you're that curious. The magistrate's the one who runs this town. Tell him I've got some more feathers coming his way.
Сети город от гарпий.
I'm rather busy right now.
Так, а вот Фадил.
You look like a person of great intelligence. Allow me, Wayfarer, to let you in on a secret.
В последнее время не было в этой шахте.
What? Sandblown mine, my friend. I don't even know where that is, or what it is even. Is it nearby?
Столько людей.
Sending people to a mine? By more was left teat. Why would I do that? Is there gold there?
Нет, там змеи.
Dreadful. Well, all this talk of snakes and mines. It is exhausting. I'll just be going now. I have a long day of work tomorrow. Lifting things, you know, carrying them, that sort of thing. It has... Well, that is to say, they made me do it. Friend, I beseech you, show mercy. I am an innocent man. I had no choice. They told me they would feed me to the snake if I didn't cooperate. Please, just let me go.
Короче, ладно, отпустим брата Ридгарда.
You will not be sorry, my friend. I assure you that my days of aiding man-eating servants are over.
Дальше. Тут просто столько всего. Кайток.
I need a break.
Книга. Блин, где-то здесь должна быть книга. Я ее не вижу. Наверное, внутри. Ладно.
What are you doing, Foreman?
I'm just practicing, nothing more.
Better not shoot any harpies. That's our job. And you don't want to take art? What are you looking at? Get lost. I must be cursed.
Keep one eye to the skies, friend. The harpies like to swoop down and grab whatever's light enough to carry. I've lost 2 hats and a goat to the feathered villains.
Значит, наемники ими не занимаются.
Only after they've sucked you dry. I refused to pay their protection fee, and the next day my house was ransacked. I'll keep my own watch for harpies coming near from now on.
Не знаешь, почему гарпии нападают?
Except entertainment, I can only guess. It's not like one can ask a beast why it acts so. It is simply its nature.
То здесь дом Капрала.
What is it you want? Wait, what are you holding? Is that... No! He must have sent you. Please, I need more time. Long may you prosper, Wayfarer. You have lifted a great burden from me.
39 уровень. Хорошо. Вот скорость еще выше.
I'll be right down.
Опа. Вау. Сначала я прокачаюсь. Чтобы ускорить ремесленные исследования, вложите очки навыков и способностей металловедения, портновское искусство или столярничество. Также вы можете приобрести свитки исследований в продном магазине. Мгновенное исследование всего. Земля открыта. Отлично. Запас сил. Что я могу? Парное оружие. Да, спрятанный клинок. Вы бросаете противника кинжал из своего рукава, нанося столько-то единиц физического урона, и получаете эффект «Великая жестокость», которая увеличивает вашу силу оружия на 23% в течение 30 секунд. Все время поражения противник применяет способность, он прерывается, выводится из равновесия, оглушается. Беру. Поставлю. Спрятанный клинок. Куда бы его поставить? Поставлю-ка его вместо прицельного выстрела. Так, зачарование, кузнечное дело, движение, столярное дело, поддержка. Достаточно. Что скажешь, Капрал?
You're a new face to me, unlike that flappy buzzard over the barn.
А гарпия напала на тебя?
What? These birds aren't aggressive. I've had horses do more damage to me than any harpy. And I've had more trouble with these mercenaries than I've ever had with either steed or bird.
Наемники тоже доставляют неприятности.
I saw them steal 4 sacks of good grain from Zilron, a Khajiit merchant. And in the magistrate's name, mind you.
А Йоран что?
Him? Ran off, no doubt. Who knows what he does, or where he hides after he's run amok in the market. He trades more than just grain, if you ask me. You won't be the only one looking for that furry-tailed wretch.
No one will find Zilron here.
Look at what I procured just for you. I'm sure I have something that will be just perfect for your home.
Так. Мне бы, кстати говоря, починиться нужно. Продать. Продать. Мерзкие перчатки. Куча всяких перчаток. Ядов. Стурки магии. Лифы. Карта сокровищ. Продать. Style Gems. А вот не перевели. Trade Style Gems. Отлично.
Woe is Zilron, beset by a winged menace. Go away, bird lady.
Что-то не понял. Шакалы. Амулет королей. Да, это тот самый амулет, который задействован в основном сюжете. Я собрал всю коллекцию легенд мирных. Отлично. Как только соберу все коллекции, можно будет почитать. Опа, смотрите, отругленная страна. Как эта штука работает? Это для парного оружия. Я, конечно, не рассчитал. Нет. Вставай, вставай, вставай. Ох, он камнями кидается, ничего себе. Еще? Да хватит. Это я возьму. Так, я неправильно поставил. Нужно поставить. Так. Сейчас забраться. Парное оружие. Ставим на... Тогда лук придется вернуть. Цельный выстрел, заградительный огонь, поглощающий выстрел. Заградительный огонь. Возвращаю. Так.
No one will find Zilron here.
Надо где-то наверху. Где-то наверху. Как мне туда добраться? Лестница. Логично.
No one will find Zilron here.
Чё, я тебя вижу. Давай, пойди туда.
I've been found. Oh, but you are neither Harpy nor Gold Coast fiend. What a relief. You would be too if you heard those beasts. Those screeching, pecking, clawing beasts. This one had hoped the mercenaries would take care of our bird woman problem. But no. Now Zilron has two problems. Oh yes, they help themselves to my gold and my goods. And sometimes they help against the Harpies. So, I wait here. Sooner or later, one of Zilron's problems will go away.
The Harpies are much bolder. We need more coin, for supplies and the like.
Heard disturbing rumors about your methods.
Have you heard about the travelers stirring up trouble in town? And look who's here. Keep your opinions about our work to yourself.
Dealing with the harpies as fast as we can, I assure you. Now please, address any specific complaints to one of the guardsmen. Nothing. I have things under control. We've got a reliable group to protect the town until we're self-sufficient again. And please, don't say anything to Deneen. She can get upset when the end of her tenure is brought up.
Почему так здесь много гарпий?
We've never had incident with the harpies over the years. But now, it's completely different. Animals carried off, houses destroyed. They've gone into a rage. There's no reasoning with beasts. So, that leaves us but one recourse. Death and attrition. The two greatest enemies. Our guards either fell to the withered hand, or one of the other perils of being a guardsman. It's my responsibility to keep this town safe, so I look to other sources. Deneen doesn't like competition, and I'm certainly not going to endanger our business arrangement. If I were you, I would keep my stay here brief. Now, if that's all, I'm sure you can see yourself out.
Father, you need to know what... Who is this? Someone come to help?
Enough. I have no patience for your theories.
Fine. If you want the truth, come talk to me. Meet me at my house. It's at the edge of town, past the smithy. I'll tell you everything I know.
Сначала зашел сюда.
Help me get back on my feet?
Так гильдия магов тут есть. Ничего себе. Колода дровосека. Наручное оружие и щит. Хорошо, наручное оружие и щиты тоже могу. После того, как прокачаю свои основные. Следователи рукописи.
Magister Zoeline keeps us cloistered while these oathfish mercenaries roam the streets. We wield the power arcane. Should we not use it in defense of our neighbors?
Цените. Тоже одного. А выход наверх тут есть?
Spare a coin for the needy?
Гильдия бойцов еще есть. Я не могу выйти наверх, серьезно?
Those gold coasters are nothing but a pack of yellow durzogs. Moloch help this town if real trouble comes knocking.
Hail and welcome, comrade. Shake off the sand and relax a moment. I'd say you've earned a rest.
Вот, нажимается. Правильно, правильно.
Alms for the favor of Morhua?
What do you want?
Бегают реально быстрее.
It's not safe to talk in the streets. Now I can speak openly.
Ари тоже обязательно нужно битву. А не как битва.
Be at ease. The mercenaries dare not enter my home uninvited. I watched you long before you spoke to my father, Magistrate Andrin Atlahil. You spoke to people in town and listened to their answers. Are you actually interested in helping?
Что происходит?
The Gold Coast mercenaries, our supposed saviors from the Harpies, are our problem. They extort and steal from the good people here. And what's more, they've done nothing but make our Harpy issues worse. I'm the magistrate's daughter, raised here, though now I am a traveling merchant. I came back when I heard of the town's troubles. My father insisted he had it under control. Now I'm doubly sure I returned at the right time. The Gold Coast mercenaries... Since Danim and her friends arrived, the Harpies are angry with the town. They're usually nothing more than flying rats. The Harpies can attack, yes, but only when provoked. And I know the mercenaries are the ones who've provoked them. The mercenaries hid Harpy eggs around Kozenset. Naturally, the Harpies want the eggs back. That's the root of the town's Harpy trouble. We must find and return their eggs so one problem's solved. But first, follow me upstairs. Don't be frightened. This is a friend. The Harpies are not our enemies. Will you help me convince the others? I rescued her from them. The mercenaries killed her mother and the other chicks in her brood. This creature had done no wrong, yet they would kill her to be paid for her feathers. I couldn't stand by and let that happen. Could you? It's the right thing to do, for us and them. I'll be waiting in the town square for you if you're willing. What do you say? Thank you. I can't do this on my own, and my father won't listen to me until I have proof. I don't think the eggs will be proof enough, but at least they will be safe. She comes and goes as she pleases. This is a wild creature, after all. I do not even name her, for she isn't mine. Once their eggs are back in their eyries, the Harpies won't attack Kozenset. And then we can deal with those mercenaries.
Яйца. Тесную зону нам не дадут. Нужно искать. Пустого, чистого. Какое обязательство? Я вроде бы с этим разобрался. И, наверное, наверху где-то все. Отец. Так, вот вижу одну. Еще. А, кидти бойцов я не могу, да? Выходи. Так, как ты туда поднимался? Да не все. Как мне туда? Ах, кривой, блин. На джойстике сложнее, надо сказать, потому что стиком управлять стиком тяжело. Да что ж ты будешь делать? Может быть, по-другому как-то? Кстати, играю на DualShock PlayStation. Не, ну реально они хотят, чтобы я как-то так. Сейчас попробую. Аккуратно. Да что ж ты будешь делать? По-другому никак? Так. Сори. Тим, бауль. А вот одну вижу. Да, это реально тупо. Раз. Это разработчики хотят, чтобы я мучился. Да, вот. Прямо передо мной лежит. Так. Да чтоб вас. Нет, вот это сделано криво, реально. Это сделано очень криво. Игра не предназначена для такого. Я все равно достану. Блин, может с другой стороны как-то. Нет, больше нигде нет. А вот есть. Вижу. Здесь. Что вы поговорите?
Of all the places for the harpies to strike, they chose our beloved Cozen's set. Tall Papa, help us.
А туда... Ратуша. Вот, отлично. Сделал лицо. Там. Вот как можно было забраться. Они все так припрятаны. Да, это было самое интересное.
You're quite light on your feet. Let me see the eggs. Thank you for doing this. I'm sure not all of the eggs survived, but the least we can do is return them to the harpies. I don't have proof, but I know it was the mercenaries that did this. Who else could be so cruel? Hold a moment. Someone's coming.
Go back to selling trinkets, leisure. You do your job and we'll do ours.
You hid those eggs on purpose, didn't you?
Say no more, child. We haven't time for troublemakers.
They're up to something. They must be. We have to find out what they're doing. The mercenaries go in and out of the warehouse next to my home. There's got to be a reason. Why don't you go there and find out what they're doing? One of them will let slip what their game is. Hide somewhere and listen to their chatter. I'll take these eggs back to my house for now. We can go to the Eyrie later to put them back.
Клад.
This is getting tiresome. I almost preferred the harpies.
Harpies are the least of your problems if you don't pay up.
We've got your gold. No need to make threats.
Let's see it then. Better not have shorted me.
It's all there. We don't want to end up like the others.
Good. I'll be back next week. Prices might be going up.
Come on, Uramaji. Merciful Ruka, how long must we put up with these thieves?
Понятно. Наемники здесь приехали вымогать деньги. Честно зарабатывать.
You are the responsible one. I told her not to trust those creatures, and now look what's happened.
Что случилось?
My daughter was stolen away by the harpies. She and several other people from Kozenset. Their blood is on your hands. Deneen told me about your meddling.
Наемники ищут Эджи?
Not yet. They say they must prepare for another raid by the harpies before they send anyone out on the sands. It's only right that you find my daughter, since you helped her get into this mess.
Куда гарпии носят свою добычу?
Outside town, on the hillside, where they keep their eyries. Feeding our people to their young, no doubt. And you instigated this attack.
Так, искать Эджи. Отвлекнулся. Ты пока никого не вижу. Да, подвисло. Спокойно. Ай. Что лагает из-за этого? Органы. Неудачно мы расположили. хочу вас гарпию убивать. Вот я нашел. Беджу.
You're alive. I thought they might have taken you, too. Some. The mercenaries decided I was worth more dead than alive. They threw me out with a few others. That's when the jackals came. Thanks to the harp. Well, this one did, and she brought some of her friends. They chased away the jackals and brought me to shelter. We must stop the mercenaries before any more innocents die, whether harpies or villagers. We don't need any more bloodshed. If there's a way we can end this without fighting, we must. I have an idea. Find my father. Ask that harpy out there to get you to town. I'll be behind you.
Короче, не убивать гарпий. Надо. Спасибо за доставку.
You're here! Did you find my daughter?
Наемники ее похитили.
What? That's ridiculous. Why would they want to abduct the very people I'm paying them to protect?
Спросил Эджи сам.
I will. Where is she? Is that her over there?
What nerve! Running your mouth right in front of me.
You've disgraced our town long enough.
Ah! A rotten egg? Don't think this is over, child.
Gather everyone who will stand with us to drive these bad eggs out of town. Father, the dead can't offer their forgiveness, but I can. Stand with us.
I curse the day the Harpies first attacked our town.
Вроде группы горожан. Давайте выгонять наемников.
That's the one Leisure said to wait for. Let's go.
Группа горожан. Я убежал, да? Куда-то.
What do you want? About time we ran these charlatans out of our town.
Leisure said you'd come. Let's head to the guardhouse.
The Harpies are congregated around this building. Looks like the mercenaries took something every bit as valuable as the Harpies' eggs. I've no idea, but we need to restore goodwill with our flying neighbors. Even my father is in there to negotiate the mercenaries' departure. They should be out soon. The villagers, I mean. They want to cast Danim from the town themselves. She's a coward and a bully. Once her nature's revealed, my father won't let her back into Kozenset. We'll need to return whatever she took to the Harpies on the balcony. Head inside and find it. I'll try to convince them we're all friends.
Take your hands off me! Your pitiful town won't survive without our protection.
We can do without you. Go, and never return.
And we'll run out anyone else who tries to bully us, too.
Смотреть
May
казарму.
the sands take your accursed town.
If we see Harpy's matriarch, is this the reason they started attacking in the first place?
Триарх гарпий. А, понятно, вот он же. Вот оно что.
I don't know if the Harpies will ever be able to trust us. Maybe this is the first step. What do you think? Who knows how long those fiends kept the Harpies agitated, just to take advantage of this town? If I hadn't returned when I did and gotten your help, they'd continue to terrorize my people and these Harpies.
Делать с телом.
Give her to me. I still need to return their eggs, so I'll take her as well. Looks like I'll be around for a while. Though we disagree on many things, my father will need help regaining the town's trust. And I miss this place. Harpies and all.
Так. Примирить жителей Казансета и их соседа Гарпий. Ну так-то, да, это был длинный квест. Так, а куда я пойду дальше? Дальше я пойду, наверное, схожу за осколком. Нет?
That orc, Shagora, talks about you all the time. You did her a good turn, it seems.
Получено еще одну очко навыков. Ладно, на этом пока что все. Спасибо за внимание, до свидания.